Welcome back to My Dank Ideas. I'm your host, Dre Daly. My Dank Ideas is brought to you exclusively by Magic Box Productions. I was out walking the dog the other day, and actually, let's take it back a little bit. Last fall, and I believe it was the month of October, on 4 separate occasions, we had dogs with no leashes come running up to us. Some of them were aggressive and some of them were not. But if our dog, Topaz, who was on her leash, would have bitten like this, because it was probably a Maltese that came up. The Maltese was actually a little aggressive. If Topaz would have bit her and injured her or him, it would have looked like our fault. So I had an idea. I hope you like it, because I sure do. Follow the leash laws. Boom! Follow the leash laws. If you are supposed to have your dog on a leash, have your dog on a damn leash. Also, pick the poop up after said dog. But there's a two-parter to this, because I'm all about that mace and taser. I highly recommend, if you are out walking your dog, especially with everything that's going on right now. Last night we saw, while we were walking our dog, it looked like a pit boxer mix who was leashless and humanless, out roaming the streets, and it didn't look aggressive. It actually looked really scared, which can be worse, because a scared dog becomes a violent dog quickly if they don't know what they're going to do and they're backed into a corner. Called the police department, and we were informed that with everything going on, they will not be pursuing any stray dogs right now. But if anyone calls, they would tell them the last known sighting of a dog in that description. Now, that being said, there's a good chance we're going to have a lot of dogs that are out roaming the neighborhood. So I highly recommend, oh, and you know that song, All About That Bass, No Trouble? For a girl who's all about the bass, she went home with the skinny guy. Just gonna put that out there. This is a mace. You can pick this up at any hardware store. It has the nice safety cap on it. See, look, it's like, can't spray myself. You actually have to lift it up and push the button. This for real though, this isn't like playtime. It's gonna hurt. This is a wonderful taser from the Sabre company, not endorsing them. It is made in Chickadee, China, the Chinese chicken. It's got a flashlight, so it does look like standardo flashlight. If you look closely though, there's metal and there's a switch on the bottom. You hit that switch and then you push the button over here and it does the taser thing. I have been very happy with all of their products, except for this one. This is taser number 2 or 3, but as you see here, this piece of metal fell out. The taser still works. I mean, it still ignites. I just have to build something to put in there. We actually contacted the company and said, hey, this is less than a year old. We'd be more than happy to purchase whatever pieces we need. Didn't even hear back from them, like not an email, not a phone call, nothing. So that being said, you guys kind of suck. But I think can't use these in Wisconsin. They are looked down upon. We did call the police department, however, and they said, yeah, by all means, use mace. So, my dank ideas are as follow. Number 1, follow all leash laws. Pick up after your dog. My dank idea number 2, everyone right now should be carrying at least this, but if you have the option, this and this, to serve the purpose of not only defense, but a flashlight. And look at that. No. Safety. Safety first, people. That's my idea. I hope you like it. I sure do. My name's Dre Daly. My Dank Ideas is brought to you exclusively by Magic Box Productions.